cases should have been handled differently. They were not. A lot of cases probably should have gone to Rome at the time. They did not.
Tonight, we're hearing from the Buffalo Diocese whistleblower about what she says the bishop's own documents reveal. She told her story to 60 Minutes, and she wasn't the only one. A current priest and deacon also spoke out, and our News 4's Rachel Monjovi has a recap of that 60 Minutes report tonight. Rachel?
Erica, this whistleblower is Bishop Malone's former executive assistant. Tonight, we heard from her in her first on-camera interview about what she says the documents she copied reveal. We also heard from a current active priest about why he is also speaking out.
I did betray him, and yet I can't apologize for that because there was a greater good to consider.
For the first time since the Buffalo Diocese scandal broke, the whistleblower is speaking publicly. Siobhan O'Connor worked closely with Buffalo Bishop Richard Malone as his executive assistant for 3 years. Sunday, 60 Minutes shared her story.
I love my church, I love our diocese, and I loved him. I genuinely did, as my bishop and as my boss.
While working for the diocese, O'Connor took several calls from dozens of people who said they were abused by priests. She says when she tried to tell the bishop to be more responsive, he would tell her, quote, it's not her concern. O'Connor started taking pictures and making copies of hundreds of pages of personnel files and memos. She says those documents revealed Bishop Malone allowed priests accused of sexual assault to stay on the job.
I felt that there could be other victims between now and then, and I couldn't have that on my conscience if there was a way to prevent that. At the end of my life, I'm not going to answer to Bishop Malone. I'm going to answer to God.
Earlier this year, Bishop Malone released a list of 42 priests accused of sexually abusing minors. O'Connor, however, knew there was more. The documents she found put the number of Buffalo priests facing claims of abuse at 118.
It was a very carefully curated list, and I saw all the lawyers coming in and out, and I was aware of the various strategies that were in place.
O'Connor says the bishop and his lawyers decided they wouldn't reveal numbers of accused priests still in ministry. Father Robert Ziliox of St. Mary's in Swarmville says priests who should have been taken out of the priesthood are still active.
I would argue at least 8 or 9. All the guys that should have been removed from the priesthood are still priests.
Father Ziliox says he was abused by a Buffalo priest when he was 13 years old. He's disgusted at how the church is handling the abuse cases.
All of this has really been very painful for me to see how our diocese, how other dioceses have handled this.
In the bishop's first 6 years in Buffalo, only 1 priest was put on leave. 16 were suspended after the scandal broke earlier this year, but none have been kicked out of priesthood.
It's beyond troubling. That's not the church. The church is holy. They need to be held accountable for what they've done.
Now, Bishop Malone declined to interview with 60 Minutes, but released a statement to them saying those who were interviewed did not include those who are aware of the full extent of the efforts of the diocese to combat child abuse. The bishop has called a special meeting for all priests and deacons to discuss the scandal. That will take place November 5th. Rachel Monjovi, News 4.